More Americans got jobs in November than had been expected, and the unemployment rate has fallen to 7%. That's getting closer to the Fed's 6.5% threshold to pare back on its economic support, but that threshold could be a moving target. Chicago Federal Reserve President Charles Evans.
I've certainly mentioned in the past that I would be willing to improve upon our unemployment threshold to move it down to 6%. I think that would further reinforce that we're going to be in an accommodative, mode. If that were done at the time when we began to taper, I might expect that financial markets would view this as neutral, and that would be the right case.
Moving the threshold is not the only non-tapering option on the table. LPL financial economist John Canale.
It's not either taper or no taper. There's a lot of different things that they could do in December. They've talked about some of them publicly, that they could reset the thresholds, they could strengthen their forward guidance, they could put a end date or a target dollar amount on quantitative easing. They could even cut the rate on overnight excess reserves. There's a lot of different outcomes for the December meeting. I'm not so sure that the market has grasped that yet. I think the market is just looking at, is it taper or is it no taper?
But the market is settling into a new improving economy reality, rallying on the better-than-expected jobs report. Council of Economic Advisors Chairman Jason Furman.
The unemployment rate is actually lower than where a lot of people forecasted it would be at this time of year. It's been coming down by an average of 1/10 of a point a month for several straight months now, and this past month we also saw the participation rate rise, which is good news, and I think there's a lot of favorable trends in the economy right now.
The next Fed meeting is December 17th and 18th.
I'll be open-minded. Everything else equal, I would like to see a couple more months of good numbers, but this was improvement.
In addition to being the last meeting of 2013, it will also be the last press conference for Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke.